Hi everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to the Stamp Studio. One of the most common questions I get asked is, I don't know how to cut my paper. And without cutting your paper, boy, you really find it difficult to make a card. So I'm going to give you some quick tips. This is 8.5 by 11. This is Night of Navy cardstock. To make a card, you can actually cut it two ways. You can cut it down the long way, or you can cut it down the wide way. Most commonly is this way. So 11, half of 11 is 5.5. Now on the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, this light blade is for scoring. The dark blade here is for cutting. So I'm going to line it up over here on the 5.5 inch mark, and I'm going to slice. So there we go. We have two pieces, and this will give you two card bases folded in half. Now you say, okay, that's fine. I've got that, but now I want to layer it. Well, the good news is I have all the cutting dimensions on my blog, but for those of you that don't do really good with all these half-inch, quarter-inch marks, let me give you another tip. Start by taking this half and cutting it in half. So this is now 8.5. So we're going to cut this at 4.25. So I'm lining that up at 4.25 here. And you may want to take a marker, a little Sharpie marker, and just put little dots above the 5.5 and 4.25, which are the most common dimensions you're going to be cutting. And then slice this in half. Okay, so now you're going to see that this is the exact same size. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, here comes where the quick tip is. This line right here, just outside the cutting edge of the mat on your cutter, is the 1/4 inch mark. So I'm going to line it up right there. And I'm going to cut off a little bit on one long side of my paper. Now I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the short side of my paper. What you've just done is you've cut it down to be a perfect layer on your cardstock. Again, I've put the dimensions over on my blog today so that you can get a couple layers easily if you do some measuring. But if not, don't forget about this little secret right here to cut off just a little bit at a time to make your layering work.